A couple in Florida has made their blended family official after a man adopted all 6 of his wife's children from a previous marriage. Tony Thomas first met Lexi on a dating site called Christian Mingle just a month after the stay-at-home mum signed up. After talking online, Tony decided to fly out to see her in Kentucky, where she was living at the time with her sons, Elijah, 16, Isaiah, 15, Ethan, 14, Sheldon, 12, Simeon, 10, and Iridius, who is 7 years old. The couple fell madly in love and decided to tie the knot in 2018 despite the fact they admitted many people thought their relationship wouldn't work out. Tony and Lexi Thomas pictured first met online and began dating long distance, before tying the knot in 2018 and living together in Florida. Lexi, who says her boy's biological father has nothing to do with the kids, was a single mum to 6 young boys in Kentucky before moving her family to Florida to be with Tony. The odds weren't in our favor, Lexi wrote in a TikTok video. No one really believed it could work out, but it did. Tony, who also had a 21-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, even decided to adopt Lexi's 6 boys, formalizing the adoption paperwork 4 years after their wedding. I was married previously to my boy's biological father, which unfortunately ended, but he's no longer in their life and hasn't seen them since they were younger, Lexi explained. Lexi said her children adore Tony so much they have all now taken his surname. Tony is on all the kids' birth certificates as their father, Lexi said. One of the boys even changed his first, middle and last name when he was adopted. The couple began planning for the entire family to live together in Florida after getting married. We put a contract in on a house and took all these steps for everyone to be there, Tony explained. We see us living in Florida as a blessing because initially, there was no way for her to move or relocate, he continued. But we really felt like God was telling us that we would live in Florida, and we just had to have faith. Lexi was granted fully custody of her children, and moved them out to Florida as soon as the judge granted her permission, with Tony legally adopted all of them 4 years after he and Lexi married. Tony started visiting Lexi in Kentucky on some weekends, but the couple decided to move their family to Florida, which is where Tony lived with his daughter. The loved-up couple went on to expand their blended family, welcoming 2 daughters of their own, Tony and Lexi with their young daughters. Lexi says she sees them as a very blended family, because there has never been this dynamic of his kids, my kids. Tony is on Lexi's sons' birth certificates as their father, and one of her sons even changed his first, middle and last name when he was adopted. Lexi was granted fully custody of her children, and moved them out to Florida as soon as the judge granted her permission. I booked last-minute flights for all the boys to see Tony, and because I was granted full custody of them, they never went back to Kentucky. The judge said that it's been 1 in 2 cases where she has ever permitted the biological parent to move to another state from the other biological parent, she shared. The happy couple gushed about how lucky they were to find each other, and often post videos online about raising their blended family. I had prayed for all the great characteristics in a man that I see in Tony, Lexi said. I didn't pray for like a super weird husband, but that's what I got, she joked. But then I got all these other things. The parents love their chaotic household, and have gone on to welcome 2 more biological daughters of their own. I see us as a very blended family because there has never been this dynamic of his kids, my kids, Lexi said. We are a family, there is no separation. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.